Hey everyone, this is DJ Dean Thap 2.0. We're pretty much halfway through the year, and I wanted to do like almost like how should I say it? It's the school year is actually ended, but the year is not ended. But I want to do it like right in the middle because I had some New Year's resolution, but the school year is over, and I wanted to go over all the Greek events and all the amazing things that have happened this year too, and so yeah, I just wanted to do this podcast, enjoy pretty much just my experience the whole year. It's been really different, and then I was like, you know what? I want to do something right now just to make a podcast for people to actually enjoy and, just see what I've been doing on that end. It's more for just entertainment and be like, it's going to be of course on my podcast and my YouTube, so make sure to check that out, DJ Dean Tap 2.0, and then pretty much on my podcast DJ Dean Thap, Greek Time on that on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So basically, I'm just gonna go do my Instagram. Most of my content has been posted there. I'm actually working on my website. I'm changing it up, and I need to keep it up to date. So that's gonna be very exciting. I'm gonna be working on that this month, and then just a couple of weeks from now, just to I want to change things up. I just feel like there's a lot of content on Instagram that's changing their algorithm. There, I've heard that he wanted more videos, and so I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Why not on that part? So, that's why you see so much on my. Let me go into this part. This is pretty much my Instagram. If you want to go and follow me, it's DJ Dean Thap on that part, and my other one's DJ Dean Thap 2.0. More of my other stuff that I do. But if you're more towards the Greek content, it's definitely DJ Dean Thap 2. I mean DJ Dean Thap. Um, and yeah, so like I said, it's a lots of videos. A lot of photographers have mentioned that Instagram's going to the approach of videos and reels and just pretty much what TikTok is doing now. So, and that's why I've been doing this year on that end. So, yeah, just enjoy. Like I said, just this is just going to be my experience the whole school year. It was actually very different because it was actually in a different state and in all these different schools and Greek organizations. Some of them I haven't worked with before, and just wanted to give my feedback the whole year. So let's go and get started. So basically, the first event after COVID, I actually went to UNT, University of North Texas, and then they of course had these events going on that part. Make sure the audio needs to be taken off on that part. But yeah, so that was the thing with this part. Of course, OD5. Excited to see the Hypest brothers, of course, my brothers, perform. It was been a while since they actually performed in Arizona, so it's actually been good to see them in Texas, and they did absolutely an amazing job on that end. And it was just hype, just to start off the new year after COVID. I was just like, it was just an amazing event at UNT, and then just all the organizations did an amazing job on that part. Of course, Katie Kai, 87 Fam did an absolutely amazing job on their end. As you can see, there will be more videos that are coming up, and they just, as always, do an amazing job on that part. And then like Sigma and Lambda Gamma, I actually didn't post them in the past so much because of just certain things that came up where I had to go and get confirmation from the organization. So thank you so much for all the organizations, especially Sigma and Lambda Gamma, to actually let me post their videos and everything else like that. I really do appreciate it. It's been very cool to actually see them perform and everything else like that. Amazing job. Very excited. I would tell anyone that the experiences from each region, I think I made a response to that from my last podcast, and I just wanted to further put that it's just different. It's just, you should go to like almost every different school or a different region and just get the feel for it. It's different. It's a different vibe, but they believe they have the same beliefs and organizations, roles and responsibilities and everything that they represent. But the vibe, it's different. They're like, it's cool. You should definitely see it. Like you said before, go on my Instagram and check out the videos. I don't have the audio on because, like I said, YouTube and of course the podcast restrictions provide that on the music copyright. So, all right. So see, Sigma Lambda Beta, amazing job as always. I've worked with the brothers in Arizona, and they just been absolutely amazing. So actually, to be able to see them here has been very cool. It's interesting that of course their chance is different. And if you do hear it, it's like, whoa, watch out now. Because the ones in Arizona, you just go and watch the videos. You can listen to on that part. It's very similar, but there are some parts that like, bam, it's like, watch out now. But amazing job as always on their part. Let's see here. LTA, Lambda Data Alpha. I'm thankful for them on that part. Actually, this was a big boost. In the past, I wasn't able to actually provide that kind of content before because I just needed permission to do that. And I was very thankful for the chapter to actually contact me and let me know that it's okay. So I really do appreciate that for them reaching out. Absolutely amazing job as always too. And let's see here. Oh, so behind the scenes, behind the Greek strolls, I like to call it. It was really fun to see that. It's crazy. If I'll tell you my experience with this part, you never know when you're going to see an amazing part until you're there. So it's very hard for me. I had to actually go like in a circle, just to find like where I think it's really going to be amazing shot. So I actually had to just pretty much move. And like I said before, you can see the betas over here. If I actually maybe got a camera angle over here, probably would have been an amazing video, but it's just hard because I don't want to get in the way of them performing too. So, but amazing video. People loved it. Just popped out. People loved it on that part. So, yes. Oh my gosh. Absolutely amazing new organization that I've actually started working with, starting with the school year. Very cool, very exciting. I was actually very appreciative for them to be able to give me the permission to, of course, post their content. And throughout the whole year, I've been able to do that. And then they've been absolutely amazing, just reaching out and providing that support. So absolutely amazing. You'll definitely see it on the future videos and on my YouTube channel too. So very cool. And then this is a new organization too. I believe it's called Alpha Sigma Rho. I always like to double check because, like I said before, it's just a respect, just to make sure I get it right on that part. This is the sorority that I haven't actually been working with lately yet. I've actually started to, so it's very cool to see that. I'm always going to look for more organizations to work with and just get to know, but they did an amazing job on that part. And of course, more behind the scenes, of course, the brothers. And then the next stop, UTA, University of Texas of Arlington. Really fun. Like I said before, it's a different vibe. Like, I would tell anyone, just go to a different school, a different chapter, and then just check it out. You never know what you're going to get. That sounds like a commercial. But yeah, amazing job from, of course, 87 Fam. And that's their performance on that part. And let's see here. Okay, of course, Sigma Lambda Gamma. Amazing job. Amazing content this year with this chapter because of the fact that I was able to be there as much as possible. Amazing support, amazing sisters, and so definitely make sure to check them out on that end and make sure to follow their page. Amazing job as always. Little trophy right there, represent themselves. Of course, DAS on that part, amazing performance. Like I said, when I take videos and everything else like that, you're always looking to see which organization popped out on their end. I feel like DAS was the organization for me this year that actually was a new one for me, but really popped out on my page. When everyone saw it, they were like, "Oh man, they did an amazing job. I love the energy, I love the performance." Like I said, I had a podcast with one of the sisters, and they were absolutely amazing. Just getting their feedback, very passionate, very, everything about it was very cool on that. Like I said before, when you see this video, they're pretty much in unity towards what they're wearing and the performance and just that direction. I really love that. That's really cool on that end. So definitely check them out if you can. So I'm excited what they're going to do this year. We'll see. I'm excited. AKD5, like it's another organization I've heard about, but I actually haven't been able to work with them. And so when I saw them, I was very excited to see that and record the performance. I'm hoping to work with them more this year to see their performances, or just meet some of the new sisters, or any sisters that are part of the organization on that part. Really fun, like I said before. Yeah, people talk about all these different organizations that, of course, are in different states, but might not be at your state, but it's all, in other states. So that's why I always like to travel and actually see the different organizations and see how they represent themselves on that part. So the amazing job on them. Of course, OD5 with the men in black outfits and everything else like that. Very cool to actually get to meet them in person. So very amazing job staying hype on that end. Of course, the betas. Amazing, amazing. Okay, and then this one. Ooh, what a drive. Oh my gosh. If I can tell you the scenario, oh my gosh. I think I might have sent it before or might have posted about it, but this was an interesting part. I was actually traveling to this one, and I try to always remember the school. OLLU. Oh, there you go. Our Lady of the Lake University. That was in San Antonio, and it took me. Oh, I'm trying to remember how much the drive was. It was like, it was a long drive. I didn't think it was gonna be that far, but it was far. And interesting part. Side story. My car stalled. I think. Oh yeah. My car stalled, and so I had to take it to the repair shop before this event happened, and I was afraid I wasn't going to make it. However, last minute they were able to fix it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go. I traveled this much, and I'm gonna go and see the Greek organizations that are performing, and of course, I was there. So, like I said, it's tough. Like, I wish people knew the most challenging part, of course, about doing this. It's like you have to travel, you have to have the camera equipment ready and everything else like that. But it was just really cool to see Katie Kai, Sam Fam, and then some other new organizations that I haven't actually been able to see, but they did an amazing job. Data news, it's crazy. I first time at ASU, but then I don't know really what happened. Maybe someone could tell me or DM me and just let me know what happened. But I wasn't able to actually see them later on. But I have been able to get the opportunity to actually meet a lot of amazing sisters from this organization, and just being able to see that just brought back flashbacks and just those memories of being able to see those performances. So it was really cool to see that. So. And then this was a new organization, Sigma Data Epsilon. It's a different organization that I actually haven't, not a lot too much information, but they were really cool, really just awesome. They were great support and just great to actually meet all of them. So I am very thankful for all of them just being able to give me the opportunity to actually post about them. So it's very different. Hopefully I get to know them a little bit more this year. So very cool. And then SMU, that was the next stop. So it's crazy. Like, I made almost that month, I was like making a lot of stops to a lot of chapters, because usually in the beginning in the month of whatever you call it, rush or recruitment, people are having all these events to make sure, of course, to promote and then just have their organization. And I was able to, of course, see 87 Fam, and then a lot of the sisters actually follow me on Instagram when I actually was in Arizona. So it was very cool to see them in person and just get to meet all of them. They're actually very cool. That's why I always tell everyone, go and check them out. You never know who you're going to meet on that end, because they have been very awesome. They're very nice, and they actually greeted me on that part. So, of course, this is behind the scenes, behind the Greek strolls on that part, performing after the event. Of course, Sigma Lambda Gamma, more performances behind the scenes. More behind the scenes work. Let's see here. So I started putting videos of the behind the scenes because they were absolutely amazing. So like I said, there's so much content to be put out there, like a lot of amazing performances. Just remember, people take a lot of time and effort just to do that part. So I did a little summary video of 87 Fam. So DAO, that's a new organization for me too. I wanted to make sure to be very respectful. That's the reason. Like, there are times I have to delay on posting because I don't know if it's okay for me to actually post the organization that That's the challenging part, but you will most likely be very very well respected if you're actually being there. Hey, I just want to let you know I have this video. I was wondering if I can post it on my Instagram. I just feel like it's just appropriate to do that because sometimes some people don't want to. So that's the reason I do appreciate the fraternity to actually give me the opportunity to actually do that. So very cool. More behind the scenes. And look who it is. Watch out now. Jocelyn representing. This is the reason. This is the greatest reason to always post as many videos as you can because, and when she saw it, she's like, "Oh my god, just thinking like anything else like that." And she, of course, we reached out. I don't know who reached out first, to be honest. I think she saw the video and then she reached out to me and then she tagged me and then so we started all this conversation and it was just absolutely amazing. And of course, we did a podcast together. So you never know. We just built that bond after that and it's been absolutely amazing. So, and you'll see on the future videos that I do. So Delta Segment Data, like, hey, yo, watch out now. So that's like, it's just good to see all the different like organizations that I've actually worked with before and then actually see them in different chapters on that end. So more or just extra videos. I just love the performances. Oh, watch out now. That's my jacket. I love this jacket. Make sure to check out Stitch Zone because they do actually amazing jackets. This with my logo. And I told them that I wanted like a specific jacket because I get very cold and I really wanted to wear something to the events that represent me. Of course, there's OD5 and then the crest and then of course my logo's on the back on that part. So make sure to check them out, Stitch Zone. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure to show people the details because it was absolutely amazing on that part. So my face, my profile, just wanted to post something. Hey, another one. Another school that I went to. Oh, trying to remember. Texas A&M University Commerce. You know, like there's a lot of different schools that have the extension, and I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, is this the right school? And I always had to double check because I don't want to go to the wrong school and then just be like, oops, wrong one. But of course, 87 fam, absolutely amazing performance. It's very cool. It's cool to see the different strolls that have not been performed yet. So it was actually very cool to see that. This one definitely popped out. Absolutely loved it. I wish it wasn't windy though. Like, sometimes the wind can actually affect, of course, the sound. But luckily, my camera is very good at doing that. But absolutely amazing event and absolutely amazing performances. Let's see. More. And going back to U of A, I absolutely love this event, Triple S. It's the annual Step and Stroll and Salute competition that they do every year with the Greek organizations there. So for me to go back there and just be there, this picture represents so much because it's just how much they work well together across different organizations. And so I absolutely love it. I really do appreciate all of them. They've been absolutely amazing. And just this picture really defines it on that part. So, and I do definitely appreciate my brother, just for always helping me out. He's been very cool just to be there when I needed help and just very supportive. So make sure, send some likes, some love, it's definitely appreciative on that part. So I don't know why I love this picture. It's just, I was like, let's just get a picture, of course, and it just represents Greek life right there. That's just an amazing picture. I love it. Like, hey, watch out now, Kitty Kai and Sigma Lambda Beta, absolutely amazing. Of course, the winners of the Triple S, of course, was LTA, Lambda Data Alpha. If you ever look at my post, the reason I was really cool, I remember being at the first one where I DJ'd. They won the first ones. I mean, with where I was, they probably won. Maybe I can't remember if they won in the past, but for me, it was absolutely amazing because I think it was like 2 years ago. Last year they won. It was a virtual one, and then this year again. So that's why a dynasty. That's why I would like to call it. But absolutely amazing performances, and just awesome to see them. Um, great event, great event. Yeah, and then this picture is very cool. Oh, ESFMU. So they've been amazing. Me and U of A have so much history. It's just been able. I always love taking pictures, and just the big and little pictures have been just very cool. I just love it. So I just the betas have been amazing at U of A too. With other chapters too. I just say U of A because I've been actually been in. I've been able to go to the banquet. The other events that they have, and then a couple of their probates, and so I've been actually able just to be able to support them, and we've just been both supporting each other on that part. So more pictures. ASM fan performing. That's behind the scenes with the betas, and just behind the scenes. So I like to post those videos and just show the support on that part. And then the next, I can't remember. Was this the next day? Oh, I think it was, or was it the? I can't remember exactly, but it was the same weekend. So that's the tough part. A lot of people don't know. Actually, I think it was a Sunday. Yeah. So I think Friday was the Triple S show, then Sunday was the photo shoot. Oh man. Oh, maybe it was Saturday. I don't even know anymore. But it was the same weekend on that part. I love this. Like, it was fun. You have to be creative whenever you work with any organization. This is at NAU, Northern Arizona University, and of course, 87 Fam, Kappa Delta Chi. I absolutely love. Sometimes I just like to sit down after the event and just talk and get to know them. A lot of the new sisters that actually, I did the photo shoots before. I think 2 times before. Was this my third one? I think this is my third one. Oh, I can't remember, but like I said before, absolutely amazing to meet all of them. I love that they have the letters, shirts. As a photographer, videographer, anything else like that, when they are in unity towards the outfits, it makes it easier for the photographer because it just looks better, to be honest. It's hard when there's like different people wearing different outfits that have different colors, because whoever's wearing a different color and then pops out more with that color, it'll pop them out, but then it just takes away from the whole organization on that part. But this one was interesting because I actually I asked them if I can record them doing the chant. So I just wanted to put that in my, as a memory of just saying thank you. I didn't really have to do that, but I just I'm very grateful to actually get to meet them for so many years and been to many events on that part. So yeah, in this picture, absolutely love it. And oh. And then, like I said before, this is just a happy Founders Day to Lambda Sigma Gamma. Wish, I wish COVID didn't happen, because there were so many, we were in a row of doing the probates and being able to see the new members. So we will also have these events, and that's me in the back, DJing. So, oh man, amazing memories. I miss them. I miss working with them. Absolutely amazing sisters. Hopefully in the future I'll get to go to more events to see them. But with travel restrictions and everything else like that, it can be very challenging. But I'm being very optimistic, and hopefully, the new year comes and I'll be able to do that. Oh yeah. So basically this is how I did it. I did it because based on the year. So this was 1 year, the first one I did. This was the second one, and this was the third one. And as you can see, if you ever check out the differences on the post that I do it for a reason, because I change up the way I pretty much put the lighting and just everything towards that to make it better. A lot of people, I don't know if they realize, but I always try and make it better each time on this part. So let's see here. So light, and then a light over here. And then as you can see, the lighting is so much different than there was before on that part. A lot of people, I would always tell them, make sure to add light to your probates, to any kind of event that you have, because that's actually gonna be very important for the photographer or anyone who's taking videos. Because I've seen events where there's no light and there was like just one spotlight, but it didn't make them look good. For this one, I would put this as my favorite example because, of course, they had the letters, and then I had my light, and it just made everything absolutely amazing and entertaining. And you can definitely see each one. So this was one of my favorite events that I've actually done, because everything was perfect. And of course, I'll make it better. But for me at this end, lighting was all around, and I absolutely loved it on that point. Just popping on my new sweatshirt, Stitch Zone. Make sure to check it out. Oh, this one's 87 Fam's wedding. I've actually worked with her many times for her graduation party and then her family's party. And this is, of course, her sister, who I captured her graduation photo. So it's actually cool. This was in Arizona. So this is pretty much the amazing times. This is actually the first photo shoot I did with her ASU, even though she didn't go. But I said, hey, you should do a photo shoot, and then absolutely loved it. And this was at her party for graduation, and then now she got married. So absolutely amazing with 87 Fam. See, these are things that people don't realize, that you build these amazing moments, and then you and the other person will also remember that. So, oh, the family was amazing too. I actually love it. Like, oh yeah. So more amazing memories on that part. Oh man, 4 probates in one night. What a night! This is at UTA. Oh my gosh! And then the sisters of course, Sigma Lambda Gamma popped out. I was like, oh my gosh, how many sisters are there? I have no room to like record. Like I wish we should put more lighting so I can actually see everything. And then the one thing that kind of bothered me was the shadows. I wish so that's the thing. But honestly, still amazing video. If as a photographer or videographer, I was just like, should she get lighting all over the place? Because for a camera, it's easier because you don't really have to focus too much. But for me, there was a lot of times I actually had to refocus because of the fact that the lens will only capture things that they can actually detect on my camera. But this was absolutely amazing. Absolutely loved it on that part. So, of course, thank you so much, Jocelyn, for inviting me. It was absolutely amazing. I don't think I would have known about it until she actually invited me on that part. So make sure to check her out and thank her, because I wouldn't have known. Oh, yeah. There you go. So all 4 organization, DAO, DAS, Sigma Lambda Betas, and Sigma Lambda Gamma on that part. So amazing night. I believe this is a Friday. But absolutely amazing. Of course, DAS, their probate, absolutely amazing. Very big class that they had for fall. Really cool. And then the next, I don't know if a lot of people knew about this, but I actually had to travel from Texas to Arizona for this event. A lot of people need to remember this is like budgeting and investment for my part, and I'm just very thankful to be a part of it. And I really didn't want to miss it because this is one of a lifetime chance for me just to be there for the banquet. As you can see, they have a great Greek community that they support one another. I don't get why the video is bad on this. It's just like Instagram like perfect, but on the internet, I'm like, why is this like? So don't mind the quality. I don't know why like right now is like that great. Instagram needs to get on that. But it is absolutely amazing to see on my Instagram on that part. So make sure to check it out. Oh yeah, so many amazing Zeta Phi Betas. Oh man, absolutely cool to see. This is pretty much me DJing and recording. So multitasking right now, because yeah, this is what you have to do. It's challenging. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but this is what I have to do to get my content, and of course provide absolutely amazing music at the same time. So I always had to rush. Luckily, I was pretty much on in the front, and then I can record and then watch the music at the same time. So of course listen to it too. LTA. Oh, amazing events. And of course, this is Sigma Lambda Betas. This is when the probate. So it was challenging. Another part is putting the content when you're traveling at the same time, because this is actually, I drove from Texas to Arizona to go to these events. A lot of people don't know why I'm doing it. It's just hard. Because the thing was, this is a photography, videography kind of event. And the next event, I was being a DJ. So I couldn't fly. Well, I probably can, but I don't ever want to take a chance of my equipment being lost or anything else like that. And it's going to be terrible. So I was driving. I remember I drove after this night. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but I actually drove overnight to the next event. So I was absolutely tired and terrified that I was going to miss the next event. But luckily, I was able to do that. So, behind the scenes, that was me. I did it. And I'm very determined and very passionate about what I do. So Delta segment data over here on that part. And the person controlling lights, it's me. That's the thing. Like, I had to control so many different things. But absolutely amazing. DAO, of course, their probate. Behind the scenes, of course, absolutely amazing content and performances on this part. More content. ASAM fan behind the scenes supporting the Greek organizations. Another great picture. And yeah, I believe this is like near the end of the year, so I was just putting out content, just behind, like extra content that I have found. And yeah, on that part. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. I was like, wow, this is amazing. And then my birthday. I wanted to put this. So this is actually the start. So my goal this year was pretty much to, of course, make a YouTube channel. And then pretty much be very focused on my just my business. Of course, it's in progress because you're thinking about what you want to do for your career and your dreams. And for me, it was just making that mark. I've done multiple jobs, and there were parts that I liked about each of them. So I was trying to decide, okay, I'm going to start my YouTube channel. I started before. There were some issues with some restrictions with YouTube, and luckily they have been able to open it up more for me to post the Greek performances, which before they actually stopped me. And it was kind of a bummer for me because that stopped my momentum to actually put out content, because it just stopped me from, like, it was like, I think people actually watched my video before. It was because I didn't want to feel other organizations be disrespected by me not posting about them. So I was like, I have to stop, because that's not what I want. I want to make sure that a lot of people know that I'm posting all the organizations that I can, with the permissions of each one. However, YouTube was restricting me on certain videos based on the music they chose, and so that's why I had to stop it. And then luckily, I was able to get back on, and it's been absolutely amazing to see that it's been growing so much with the YouTube. It's called DJ Dean Thap 2.0. I'll go ahead and bring it up. Let me see if I can get it. And is the one I actually did make on that part. And my goal this year was to get 1,000 subscribers, and we are at 847 on that part. So thanks so much everyone for the love and support on that part. It's just been absolutely amazing. This year there was a lot of amazing videos and just content on that part. Man, I didn't think I would be talking this long. I was like, wow, that's a lot. Like, so make sure to stick to my goal of this podcast. I'm going to go ahead and just speed up a little bit with the rest of the year, school year's performances. Where was I at? Dang, I lost my page. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I actually I was able to start doing a podcast with other Greek members. Of course, Jocelyn was absolutely amazing for my first one. on the YouTube channel to be a part of it. So I do appreciate it. It was really fun to actually talk. And it just came out. A lot of people love to watch it and listen to it on that end. So thank you so much, Jocelyn, for coming. And then of course, Cass, same. Really appreciate. Cass was the first person to be in my office and have a podcast with me. So make sure to check out both podcast videos. I was get Jocelyn on board too. It's just like, I didn't want to have her just, she was working, and of course I didn't want her just had to drive over and do it. So we just did it on the phone. So however, maybe have one in the future. So I'm really excited to do that. I think it's really fun just to have them in person ask amazing questions about Greek life on that part. So, and then let me make sure I didn't skip anything. I think that was most of it. And then, why do I feel like I'm missing something? Oh yeah, and there was the showcase before, but I don't want to take too much time on this podcast because I didn't, I thought it was gonna be shorter, but I was like, well, I guess not. So basically, I wanted to do this mid-year just review. If you do like it and want to see more of it, I can continue from that part. I was like, wow, I was just hoping just like for a 30-minute podcast, but it got longer than that. But I just want to have this video, have this podcast, just to talk about everything. As you can see that I'm traveling a lot. I'm doing a lot of different events, different schools, and it's just been absolutely amazing. YouTube's popping out. I'm excited for that part. I was pretty much getting all the videos out. I do a lot of different videos based on just me in general, because that's what I want to do. Of course, it's gonna be part of Greek life, and then of course there's some gaming, and then of course some vlogs and everything else like that, which I'll be working on more podcasts, videos that people can of course watch or listen. But it's been absolutely amazing. I'm excited. It's been a while since I've been actually in my office, so I was like really excited just to do this. So make sure to check me out. Of course, my YouTube channel, DJ Dean Thap 2.0. In my podcast, DJ Dean Thap, Greek Time. Make sure to follow me on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Other than that, just DM me on Instagram. I'm gonna get my website up and running soon. After I've changed up the companies I've actually working with, and yeah, that's about it. Really, I'm just like, wow, like so much content. I'm like really excited. Like, yeah, well, yeah. So, but other than that, everyone, guys, have an amazing summer. Relax, stay cool. Watch out for them gas prices. It's getting really expensive. I'm trying to tone it down for a bit. Hopefully, in like upcoming weeks, it'll just go less because I want to travel more to all these events. If you ever want to invite me to your event, just feel free to DM me on Instagram, and I'll make sure to just see if I can make it there. So, other than that, thank you so much, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay. All right. Take care.